What's up, friends? It's David Ledbetter, and today we're making the juiciest barbecue chicken known to man, thanks to a little help from my rotisserie kit and my ChefsTemp ProTemp Plus wireless thermometer. Whole chicken is amazing because it costs like $10 and can feed an entire family. And there's also a little something for everyone, but personally, I'm a drumstick guy. To begin this recipe, we're actually going to start the day before if you have the time. This is an optional step, but I'm going to do a wet brine, which seriously makes a huge difference when it comes to poultry. I'm using this bird brine from How to Barbecue Right, and it's got tons of delicious spices and seasonings that the chicken literally soaks up overnight. This process will make your chicken not only more flavorful, but also juicier. Just trust me on this one. We'll add 1 cup of brine to about a gallon of water using either a huge pot or one of these marinating barbecue bags, which you can also get from How to Barbecue Right. Links below for all that stuff. Also notice I have a clean hand and a dirty hand. I always make sure that the dirty hand is handling the chicken and that it's covered with a latex glove, which I always remove and throw away before touching anything else. Safety first, folks. You don't want to mess around with chicken. Then just mix it up, add your chicken, and give it a good shake before letting it hang out in the fridge. I only brine this chicken for 6 hours, but you can do it for 12 or 24 hours. That would be even better. While you can't notice a visual difference, that chicken has absorbed tons of flavor and is going to give you a far better end product. Now you get to pretend to be one of the 3 musketeers brandishing a sword, and we're gonna skewer this onto our rotisserie, which doesn't take too long. You wanna go right through the middle and then just make sure everything is super secure. I also wrap my chicken in butcher's twine to keep it held together while it's on the grill. Then we'll add our ProTemp Plus thermometer right into the thickest part of the chicken breast. And you'll want about a 1 centimeter gap sticking out of the meat so you can get a solid connection. I love this thermometer because once it's connected, you never really have to do it again. You can start your cook using the ChefsTemp app and then just use your phone to check the temperature from literally anywhere. It just works great. So now we're gonna season up the whole chicken with whatever you want. I like something a little sweet with a little bit of salt and some heat. Also, the red color on this How to Barbecue Right barbecue rub just looks amazing. So we're gonna cook this on our grill at pretty much the lowest temperature possible so that we can cook the inside of the meat without crisping up the skin too much. If it does get too dark for your liking, you can just cover the chicken in foil to stop the outside from cooking while the internal temperature continues to rise up to 165. Also, if we were using a wired probe with this rotisserie, it wouldn't work because the wires would just get tangled up as the chicken is turning. So that's another reason why this wireless thermometer is perfect. For a nice little side, I'm doing some quartered potatoes because it sounds good. I used a fork to poke some holes in the sliced potatoes and then douse them in olive oil and this Good Boy rub from How Low Can You Slow with the Italian Stallion rub from How to Barbecue Right. It's a little salty, a little herby. I tossed them together and then preheated a baking sheet on my Traeger on high for about 10 minutes. It gets that baking sheet really hot, and when you put the potatoes on, it gives them this amazing crust and color as they're cooking. Once our chicken hits 165 internal, we're gonna take it off, and you'll notice that the temperature will rise a few degrees as it's resting. This is normal, it's nothing to stress about. As you can see, this thing is juicy as heck. It's really flavorful. For some reason, when chicken is cooked right on the bone, it just is juicier. For some people, the skin is a little too dark, but personally, I like it really crispy like this. But again, you can cover the chicken in foil. After resting about 15 minutes on the counter, you can slice it any way you want. To be honest, I'm not great at carving up chicken. There's 100 ways people like to do it, but as I mentioned before, for me, it's those juicy, crispy drumsticks that get me every time. All right, friends, that's what we got. Thanks for watching. Happy grilling, happy cooking, happy rotisserieing. See you guys again soon.